Welcome. It's deeply meaningful to be with you for this final day of the Flow Without Force Alchemical Reset. Before we begin, I want to acknowledge something significant. You've shown up. Whether you did all the 10 days consecutively, or dipped in and out, or are just joining now, you're here, and that matters. Completing something, even a free course, isn't trivial. It speaks to a commitment to yourself, to your well being, to discovering new ways of being. So please take a moment to acknowledge that. Today isn't about learning something new, it's about integration. It's about weaving together everything we've explored and creating your personal blueprint for carrying this forward. This is a celebration of your journey and planting of seeds for what comes next. Integration isn't passive, it's an active process of letting the practices become a part of you, not just things you did for 10 days. Think of it like this: if you've been exercising for 10 days, your body has begun to change. The integration phase is where those changes become your new baseline, your new normal. Today's meditation is structured as a journey through all the key elements we've practiced, but blended seamlessly. We'll move from noticing to awareness, from sensation to spaciousness, from resistance to choice, and end with a clear intention set from your quiet center. You'll create what I'm calling your alchemical blueprint, your personalized map for how to return to presence, clarity, flow, and aligned action. This isn't a rigid plan, but a felt sense of your own unique pathway back to yourself. The intention we set at the end isn't a New Year's resolution made from pressure. It's a gentle leaning toward what feels most alive and true for you, from the space of wholeness you've been cultivating. Before we begin, here are some important considerations. First, this is a longer meditation. Feel free to pause if it's needed, or to just listen without following along. Second, integration can bring up mixed feelings: accomplishment, sadness about ending, uncertainty about what's next. All feelings are welcome here. Third, you have all your resources from the past 9 days. If at any point you need to ground, now you know how. Fourth, this isn't an ending, but a transition. You're completing this structured course, but the practices continue. Okay, with that in mind, let's prepare for our final journey together. If you'd like to join, finding a comfortable position, one that feels both relaxed and dignified, honoring this completion. Taking a few deep conscious breaths, acknowledging the journey. You might place a hand on your heart, acknowledging yourself for being here. And setting a gentle intention to be present for this integration, exactly as you are. Let us begin our integration. First, simply arriving, feeling the body, the breath, the present moment. Noticing whatever is here exactly as it is. Now, gently scanning through the body as we did on day 3, noticing sensations, areas of ease, areas of tension, welcoming it all with kindness. Remembering sensations are just sensations. They come and go. Now, expanding awareness to include the space around sensations as we practiced on day 2. Not just the waves, but the ocean. Not just the weather, but the sky, resting as this aware space. Bringing to mind the 2 energies we noticed on day 1, the excited, motivated energy, the overwhelmed, anxious energy, noticing if either is present now. Acknowledging them without identification. Ah, there's that energy, and here I am, the awareness that contains it. Now, if there's any mild resistance or discomfort, applying the gateless gate from day 6, meeting any resistance or discomfort with curiosity, welcoming it. Discovering that this resistance or discomfort is a doorway rather than a wall. Resting as the ocean from day 5, deep still, powerful. Your actions as natural waves arising from this depth. Effort that feels like a natural flowing, not a grind, not forced. Now, practicing effortless attention from day 7. Letting attention be drawn, not driven. Soft focus, curious exploration. Now, accessing the quiet decision maker from day 8. From this spacious awareness, asking gently, what feels most true, most aligned? Listening not with the mind, but with the whole being. Now, from this integrated space, I invite you to set a gentle intention, not a rigid goal, but a leaning. Not I should, but I feel drawn toward. What quality do you want to cultivate? What relationship to yourself do you want to nurture? Imagine this intention as a seed, planting it in the fertile soil of your awareness, watering it with kindness, with patience, knowing it will grow in its own time, in its own way. Now, feeling your personal blueprint taking form, your unique pathway back to presence, body awareness, your anchor, spacious awareness, your sky, welcoming what is, your gateless gate, action from depth, your ocean, choice from clarity, your quiet center. This is your map, your blueprint, always here, always available. Remembering your 90-second reset from day 9. knowing you have a portable tool available for any moment. Now, resting in the wholeness of this moment. Nowhere to go. Nothing to achieve. Already complete. Already whole. Just this. Just presence. Just being. In this completeness, feel the gratitude that arises naturally. Not forced gratitude, but the quiet thankfulness of being present. Thankful for this journey, for your own commitment, for the capacity to be here now. Slowly and gently, bringing awareness back to the room, feeling the body fully, the support beneath you, noticing the lights, the sounds, the space around you. And when you're ready, allowing the eyes to open if they were closed, blinking them softly open, coming fully back. Welcome back. You've just completed the Flow Without Force Alchemical Reset. As we close, I want to offer a few thoughts. First, integration continues long after this meditation. Be gentle with yourself as these practices settle into your life. Second, You don't need to remember every technique. Your nervous system has been rewiring itself these past 10 days. Trust that. Third, some days you'll remember your blueprint easily. Other days you'll forget entirely. Both are part of the human experience. Finally, this isn't goodbye. You can return to any day's practice whenever you need. This playlist is yours to revisit. If this course has been meaningful, I'd be deeply grateful if you'd share it with one person who might benefit. And if you'd like to continue this journey with me, consider subscribing for more trauma-sensitive, non-dual teachings. It has been an honor to guide you through these 10 days. Remember, you are not becoming whole. You are remembering the wholeness that has always been here. Until we meet again, may you move through your days with the grace, clarity, and compassion you've cultivated here. With gratitude, this is Coach Dish.